I am starting Monday off right with a good, hearty, and healthy breakfast, and I have my typical breakfast wrap here with a Joseph's pita for 1 point. I have 4 slices of Jones Canadian bacon because it turns out you can get 4 slices for 1 smart point. And then I have 2 Eggland's Best eggs for 3 smart points, mixed with a couple tablespoons of egg whites for 0 additional smart points, just some bulk, and dried chives. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smart points for the sandwich, 0 smart points for the strawberries. They're beautiful strawberries, and I'm not sure how many more beautiful strawberries I'm going to be able to pick up this year because they're going to be out of season soon. And I have 1 smart point worth of creamer in my coffee. So it's 6 smart points to start my day. True story, microwaving your Quest bar, this is a cookie dough one, for 13 to 15 seconds, makes it nice and gooey, warm, and much more cookie dough-like, which is super delicious for only 4 smart points. So this is my pre-workout snack. Hello, my friends, and welcome to Monday, October 2nd, 2017, and day 2 of Vlogtober. I have been getting feedback on my video that I posted this morning from yesterday, and you guys are so excited that it's time for Vlogtober, and I am excited that you are excited. It is actually pretty late in the afternoon right now. It is, oh my god, it's almost 4 o'clock. Yeah, so it has been a day. You've seen what I've eaten today, but you have not actually seen me today. It has taken me a while to get moving, and then I had to just do things and whatnot, and it was just busy, and I have stuff to film today, like actual stuff to film, and it took me ages to actually get I sat there and tried to talk myself out of the gym, and then eventually I was like, screw it, I'm just going. I'm going to get on the elliptical, I'm gonna crank it out. I'm at my 10,000 steps, and I'm feeling very energized, which is great. I got 7 hours of sleep last night. I'm doing the Instagram, I don't know if it's a challenge or what, but it's been a hashtag called 5 Perfect Days, and it's where you eat 5 perfect days in a row on Weight Watchers, or on your plan. And it's been going around on Instagram, and finally after the week I had last week, I was like, I need me some 5 perfect days. So yesterday was day 1 of 5 perfect days, and today is day 2, and I am perfectly on track with my perfect day because I've only eaten breakfast and a Quest bar. So, and it's almost 4 o'clock, which is awesome because it means I have like 20 points to play with. So that's great. First thing I want to address is something you all know about, I'm sure, and that is the waking up to discover the devastation of the shooting in Las Vegas. And I just feel like as a personality on the internet, I have to say something about it, even though there's not much to say except basically, what the heck is wrong with humanity? My heart breaks so much every time something like this happens, and just when you think it can't get worse, when it can't happen again, it does. And it is heart-wrenching, and I want to say I don't know what to do about it, because there's nothing that I can do about that specific situation, but there's also so many things that we can do about these situations. I think, personally, we need to make an effort to do more, and it revolves around kindness. I said this, I don't know, last time I ranted on hate because of all the hate stuff that was happening in our country, and our country, while it is a lovely and wonderful place to live, is a mess right now. And it needs all of the kindness that any of us can muster. And I really think that a lot of this stems on kindness, and people who are doing this aren't maybe not getting enough. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know who did it. I haven't looked into it because I just can't handle it. I have so much that I want to do that brings hopefully joy and happiness and information and goodness into the world, that I do not have time to sit and dwell on the crazy of somebody else and the negative of somebody else. But bottom line is, try and be kind to somebody today. Be kind to somebody you know, somebody you love, and make an effort to be kind to a stranger. Notice somebody, smile at somebody, hold a door for somebody. Guys, little, seemingly insignificant acts of kindness can make the biggest impact. And who knows, maybe your act of kindness could butterfly effect and seemingly prevent something like this devastation from happening in the future. Think about it. all you have to do is be nice. Maybe somebody who was on the verge of doing something like this was having a horrible day, and then you notice them and you smile at them and you say, how are you today? And like, do something nice. When I have some stranger hold the door for me, it makes my day. I smile at them and I say thank you. Or people will walk by me, and I don't know if I just live in a crazy part of the world where like people are nice to each other. I mean, sure, there's crazy stuff that happens around here too. It's Chicago land after all. But like, I'll walk by somebody, we'll make eye contact and say, hey, how are you doing today? Even though I have no idea who that is. My bottom line is just be nice to somebody today, please, because there is not enough of it in this world. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of it and it is incredible, but there's never enough. It's never enough. There's never going to be too much love, too much kindness, and too much caring and peace in this world. So give as much as you can get. All right? That's all I have to say about that. What a painful way to wake up in the morning, you know? You know? There's really something to be said for staying off of social media first thing in the morning, because that's the first thing I saw before I got out of bed, and I was like, oh, man. Anyway. So I talked myself into the gym, like I said, which was great. I just need to get better at talking myself into the gym at like early in the morning instead of 1:30 in the afternoon. But I've been getting some stuff done. Eric lost his thing. He got like this tracker that looks kind of like a Fitbit called a Lumo Run, that it's supposed to like tell him how to improve his running while he's running. It is a fascinating little gadget that I will never get to try because I don't run. I can't run. But he lost it. He actually woke me up this morning before he left and was like, have you seen it? I'm like, I haven't seen it since you put it on your body. So I actually went and looked for it for him and found it. So that delayed me a bit because I looked like in Gracie's cage because it's this little thing. And I was like, well, maybe it fell on the floor and Gracie stole it. It was in the car under the passenger seat. I don't know how it got there. Don't know. But things like that delayed me. I've been getting some stuff done, but it's just one of those days, as it always is. So I am actually now, I'm thinking, as I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder, I'm thinking that this might be how I shoot my weekly weigh-in video, just like this, with natural lighting, because why not? I just need to get it up there. So I think that is first priority. I have another video that I would like to film. I should feed myself because I'm getting hungry, and it's just, one of those days, but I hope you guys are having a fantastic Monday. Aww. I was going to comment about how she looked like just like this little stuffed teddy bear thing laying on the carpet. She loves that we put this carpet up. Hi, Gracie. What you doing, baby? You taking a nap? All these beds in this house, and you choose to sit on the carpet. You're a silly girl, you know that? Gracie. Look at that emo hair. My goodness. Gracie's 11 months old today, guys. All right. I'm hanging out with this little punk. Alice, say hi. Oh, we're busy. This is what Uncle Eric and Aunt Bree got Alice for her birthday. Put it in, Alice. Put it in. Quit putting food in there. Put the ball in. Look. Ready? Watch the madness happen. We bought this for both of them. Why isn't it doing anything? No. But we put the 4 balls in. Doesn't always do it. Alice, take your hand out there. Look! 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 Whoa! The balls are supposed to come flying out. Gracie loves it. We decided to come for a play date. Tire out both babies. What are you doing? Hey, look who got blessed yesterday. What's up, man? What are you doing? I got it.
It's not my friend. Yeah, nothing happened. Oh, I heard you reading pretty loud last night.
Uh-oh. In case you're wondering, we're watching Big Bang Theory. Do you got the Gracie ball? We also bought her this for her birthday. Because it's a ball that Gracie can chew on and not break. Oh, is that funny? I've been bouncing the ball for her, and she thought it was hilarious. Oh, chill out, you grumpy old man. This is killer. He's 14, blind, on his last leg. Oh, it might be time to read now. Okay. Good evening, friends. It is about 10 p.m. and I am just hopping on here to sign off for the night. As you could see, I went and played with my baby girl this evening. I had nothing else to really do. I mean, I could have sat at the computer and worked and worked and worked. But due to the construction and stuff outside, I don't know why people were making so much noise today. But I was like, of course, on the day that I wanted to film 3 separate videos, including a sponsored one, everybody's making noise. So I just filmed my weekly weigh-in because I had to get that up. And if you haven't seen that yet, go watch it because it tells you all about the crummy week that I had last week and how the weigh-in reflected that on the scale. So I decided that I was going to go out. Christina sent me a Snapchat and she's like, Alice thinks Gracie should come play. And I was like, well, why not? So the kids got to play and Gracie's been napping. Usually when I take her over to play with Alice, they play so hard that I bring Gracie home and she just passes out and leaves me alone the rest of the night, which is awesome. So that was the goal there, and I had fun. She's such a cutie, and by she I mean Alice. I mean Gracie's cute too, but Alice is such a sweetheart, and if you follow me on Snapchat, you've seen a couple of snaps from her tonight. Hang on, I have to sneeze. Oh, I tell you what, guys, I am allergic to the ragweed pollen. I track on weather.com. I don't track the weather, I track the allergy report because I'm allergic to all of the outside, and the ragweed has gone from low to moderate, and I've been feeling it a little bit. Nothing too crazy, but I feel like maybe after the stress of this weekend and the marathon, something might happen. I don't know, guys. You might end up with a sick day or a sick couple days during Vlogtober. We'll see. Maybe I'll dodge a bullet. Who knows? It's going to be that or allergies or a combination of both. That's probably what's going to happen. I'm going to end up getting a cold and allergies all at the same time, and it's just going to be miserable. I'm an optimist, aren't I? Anyway, 2 things I wanted to inform you of. First of all, the new season of Shark Tank is on. I was super excited to come home and sit down and be like, what's on Hulu, huh? Because we're trying to find stuff to watch. Apparently Once Upon a Time comes back this week. This Is Us came back last week, which is awesome. We found that Home Improvement, like the old Tim Allen show before Last Man Standing, which is essentially the same show, just Last Man Standing has 3 girls and the Home Improvement has 3 boys as his children. But it's still, I grew up on that show. The whole series is on Hulu. The entire original series of Will and Grace got released on Hulu, so people could watch it right before the new series of Will and Grace came out, which I watched, and it was like they never left. It's, oh, I love Will and Grace, I really do. Although I'm finding that this time around, I get much more annoyed with Grace's character. I don't know why this time I'm just like, you're not a decent person a lot of the time. And I know it's like humorous stuff that's her character, but I'm just like, man, if I knew you, I'd be really annoyed with you. And so that was something interesting because I rewatched the entire Will and Grace series and thoroughly enjoyed it, but I just acknowledged that feeling. Everything else was exactly as fabulous as I remember. I loved all the other characters just as much, and yeah. Let me know if you're watching the new Will and Grace and what you thought of it. I'm not gonna lie, if you were a Republican and pretty much if you're a Republican, you're not gonna like the first episode of that show. And even I, who is not a Republican, and I don't do politics on here at all, guys, really, but just as a heads up, they poke a lot of fun at Washington, D.C. A lot of fun at Washington. And I just kind of sat there, even as somebody who's not necessarily pleased with what's going on in Washington. I was like, whoa, guys. Whoa, take it back a notch. And I would love to know what encouraged the reboot of Will and Grace, because the characters of Will and Grace, they got together and did like a little 10-minute video encouraging people to vote back during election season. And I don't know if they did that because they planned on rebooting the show and hadn't announced it yet, or if the reboot happened because they did this 10-minute short and it was so well received that everyone's like, oh my god, come back, all of you. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what order that came in. Just a heads up there, but it's still, I'm looking forward to seeing what they continue to do with the show. So that'll be fun. And Shark Tank is on now, and we just started Arrow yesterday, and so far we're liking it. And that's the TV update. The other update I wanted to tell you is I know a lot of you who watch me watch other Weight Watchers YouTubers, and you have seen a lot of them talking about this Teamy tea lately. And while I am not one of them, because I have worked with the company in the past and I decided not, they reached out to me again, and I decided not to reignite my relationship with that company because I'm just not necessarily comfortable promoting basically the colon tea is what I'm uncomfortable with. But it's the teas themselves are quite good, and they do their job. And I have a whole review of it on my blog that has both the positive and the negative and all that jazz. I used to have the discount code. I just didn't want it anymore. I was like, the kickback was great, and that's what got me, that was my first like real paid gig for working with companies, but I just didn't want to promote it anymore. But I will tell you this, for those of you interested in trying it, but not interested in paying the price for it, it is on Hotlook right now. Teamy is on Hotlook. And I was super pumped about it because while I didn't want another one of their detoxes, like I sat there and considered ordering another detox because it was so cheap. But then I was like, the thought of drinking the colon tea made me sick to my stomach. And I was like, no, we're not going to do the detox tea. But I did end up ordering their focus tea, which I had never tried, and their energy tea, which I have never tried. So I'm super pumped about that. And they were only $15 instead of the normal $30. So if you go over to Hotlook, I don't know when it ends. It didn't have a little flag that said ends tomorrow or something. So by the time you see this, it should still be on Hotlook. Check it out. I'll have the link to Hotlook below. It is a referral link that gets me some credit if you decide to sign up for it and buy something. And actually, my credit from that is what paid for 20 out of the $30 of my Teamy order. So thank you to whoever it was that clicked my link last time I talked about Hotlook. I'm just being totally honest with you guys. It's a very honest day with you guys. Again, if you saw my Weight Watchers video, you know. So that's it. Teamy is on Hotlook. If you've been wondering if you should give it a try, now's your chance. That's about all I got. So I'm going to sign off for the night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so, after seeing all the responses and stuff to my videos today, I'm just like, I'm so looking forward to Vlogtober and just I don't realize how much I miss sitting and talking to you guys until I don't do it for a month and then we start chatting again. Like, I swear there are some of you, while I put out other content, like the videos that you care most about are my vlogs. And let me know if that's you actually, because I'm genuinely curious to know which type of my content you are most into. So let me know, because it's good for me to know those things. And YouTube analytics can only get me so much information. So just tell me, because I'm curious. So thank you for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic start to your week, and I will see you tomorrow for Tuesday. Have a good night, guys. Bye.